What's good, YouTube? We coming back at you again. 2K to God, my man Sess. This segment's gonna be a What's Hot. First up, Floyd Mayweather goes in on baby bro. Motherfucker had to take him to the back room and slap the shit out of him a couple times, B.
Hey.
My man was like, yo, and I'm a 2K to God translate this shit because it was a long ass article. My man was like, yo, son, Adrian Broner's title win ain't shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker like me would have lost to a motherfucker like Sean Porter, there's no way in motherfucking hell that I would have been able to get a title shot with another losing motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So this nigga shit ain't shit. End quote.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, B?
I mean, like we say in Texas, them's fighting words. You know?
Hell yeah.
Nah, man, but you know what? It's a little hard for me to really take this beef serious or this misunderstanding serious.
Yeah.
I said it at the beginning of the announcement of the Ashley Theophane fight, and it was in one of our early videos. I said I fully expect them to play out some type of a storyline, kind of like in wrestling.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, some type of storyline where the guys don't like each other, and at the end of the day, they're friends behind the scenes, but they go out there and they bash each other and they say all of this shit. Regardless of how personal it gets, I still don't see any reason for them to legitimately dislike each other. I mean, Floyd is on a whole nother level. Adrian Broner looks up to Floyd so much. I really just don't see this being true. You know, Floyd, I'm sorry, hold on. One more thing too,
Nah, go ahead.
Floyd may go against Broner, and he may say some shit that, we probably won't expect to hear Floyd say about Broner. But at the end of the day, they're all making money together. So this beef is gonna bring more money to their brand. It's gonna cause more viewers to watch a dull, dumbass fight. And it just seems like that's what they're doing. You know, it doesn't seem real. Kind of like when Shane and Floyd got into it at the end of Floyd's fight with Marquez. It just seems so scripted.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll just have to wait and see,
Well, I 100% agree. I think this is straight up WWE. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on John Cena to come out of nowhere and body a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, B. Like, there's no way in hell. If it happens, it happens. I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm going to just go ahead and say, as of today, November of 2015, there's no way in hell Floyd Mayweather comes out of retirement to fight Adrian Broner.
No.
Now, that could change next week. Who fucking knows, right?
Yeah.
But as the way shit stands right now, the history of the two people, the fact that Al Heyman, TMT, Adrian Broner, Floyd Mayweather, they're all under the same fucking banner. They all make the same kind of money together. You know what I'm saying? Their business decisions go through all of them. You know what I'm saying? I can see this as being purely fabricated to get people to want to watch Adrian Broner beat the shit out of scrub ass Ashley Theophane. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what this will do is it'll pit Adrian Broner against TMT. They're not seeing Adrian Broner versus Floyd. You see what I'm saying? People are saying that can be the climax of the situation. But until we get to that point, right? Just like a movie or book, until we get to the climax, we have smaller plots, right?
Yeah.
And one of the smaller plots that will lead to that climax is Adrian Broner versus TMT. All the 140 fighters in the TMT stable, 135, 147, whoever, right? Or under the Al Heyman banner, same shit. And that's what this is. So with Floyd basically like, fuck this little nigga, doing all that shit in front of the camera, but on the side, they're like, yo, dog, shit, let's go eat these hoes, nigga. That's exactly what they're doing on the side. With them doing that, it gets people intrigued to see Adrian Broner fight TMT stablemates. Yeah. And TMT's fighters are terrible. You know what I'm saying? They're all terrible. Broner can beat all of them. I mean, all the ones that are, with the exception of Errol Spence at 147. He can't fuck with that nigga.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? He could beat Ashley Theophane. If Mickey Bay went to 140, he could beat Mickey Bay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's no competition there. So it's a ruse, people. They're trying to get the most out of the fans. You know what I'm saying? To get you guys to view a bunch of bullshit ass watered down matchups.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, why the fans should ask themselves this question: what would make you watch Adrian Broner versus Ashley Theophane? Nothing. Nothing would make you watch that fight. The only thing that would make you watch that fight is if there was a beef brewing between Broner and somebody of relevance,
right?
Of some importance,
right?
And in TMT, the only guy that he can supposedly beef with is Floyd Mayweather. So I mean, it keeps Floyd relevant. It keeps his brand relevant. It keeps the fight, I guess, somewhat relevant. So that's all this is.
Yep, they're just gonna watch the fight, to see how Broner hangs in there with a TMT fighter. If he's an eligible candidate to be the guy to knock off Floyd Mayweather, because that's, like I said, that's gonna be the climax. That's what everyone's looking forward to, right? I've seen a lot of casuals say they love this fight. They can't wait to see it.
Wow.
And you know why that is. There's a lot of boxing enthusiasts too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I personally don't want to see it because I think it would be fixed. But a lot of boxing enthusiasts, they want to see it too. So, they'll watch the fight to see what transpires, to see if he's an actual eligible candidate to actually knock Floyd off the throne. Then they want to see the theatrics before the fight and after the fight.
Yeah.
Entertainment value. That's all it's for, B.
Yep.
Nothing more. Please, I'm telling y'all right now, don't get your fucking hopes up.
Exactly.
Next topic. Carl Froch, a.k.a. the Cobra. You know what I'm saying? Pretty decent guy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I like him.
Yeah, he's all right. Motherfucker need to work on his D, but that's all right. My man recently said that he will come out of retirement to fight James DeGale. Now, that's not what I really want to talk. I want to touch on too much. What I really want to touch on is the fact that there are a lot of people out there that are saying that Carl Froch is ducking. You know who? Triple G.
Oh my
now,
God.
How in the flying fuck is Carl Froch ducking Triple G if he comes out of retirement to fight a fucking champion in his division? Furthermore, it's a champion where a beef has been brewing since before that champion lost to George Groves in 2011.
Exactly.
James DeGale has been calling out Carl Froch probably since this motherfucker won gold medal in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He came into in the professional ranks calling out Carl Froch. And then he lost to George Groves. Carl Froch was like, yo, you got to get your rep up, B. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's, he was right. Yeah. He was a prospect. Both him and George Groves are prospects. He lost. George Groves went further at that time. And DeGale had to take a step back. He took an L. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Carl Froch was like, no, you got to get your game up. Now, a lot of people, a lot of British fans that I talked to, they thought that James DeGale could actually beat Carl Froch at that time. But this is the politics of the sport, and this is the business side. Like, you gotta get your game up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And basically, with this nigga having to take a step back, and now that he's risen from that controversy and he's become a champion, he's earned the right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Carl Froch, being the guy that he is, he's fucking earned the right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To say, hey, I can fight whoever the fuck I want. Remember this, people. Triple G needs Carl Froch. Carl Froch does not need Triple G. Carl Froch, when he retired already, he's already gone down as a legend.
Yeah.
In England.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, exactly.
And people here know him. He's gonna be a fucking Hall of Famer with or without Triple G.
Yeah.
He does not fucking need him. Yep. So therefore, how can you duck a guy you don't need? Come Come
man,
on, B. Give me your take, man.
I don't understand it, man. I just don't understand it. Like, anything to validate these nightmarish stories about Triple G. You know, anything to validate it. I mean, people reach so far, it's ridiculous. But you pretty much said it all. So let me just focus on the topic at hand. That's Triple G. That's Carl Froch versus James DeGale. If he does come back, I like the fight.
Hell yeah.
You know, I definitely like the fight. I mean, it makes sense. You know, like you said, DeGale has been mouthing off. He's been calling out Froch. He's been, you know, saying shit about Froch. So I like it. The only thing I don't like is Froch is 38.
Right.
You know, he's been retired.
Right.
A comeback fight against a guy like James DeGale, I don't like it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, if Froch wants to do it, he wants to do it. I would actually like him to fight Golovkin before he fights James DeGale. I think James DeGale is just super awkward. You know, he's extremely awkward. He doesn't have, like, you know, a shitload of punching power. But at the same time, I don't think Golovkin's power will translate to 168 pounds. I just don't think it will. Plus, when you're talking about fighting a guy that's on the level of Carl Froch, I don't think that power translates. You know, it would probably, now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Froch would go in there and just dismantle and kill Golovkin, but I think he stands a better chance because Golovkin doesn't, he's not as awkward as James DeGale. James DeGale is really awkward. I mean, I don't think people really understand the angles of boxing and just how certain shit tend to throw you off. So they kind of overlook guys that look easy on the outside, but they give everybody problems. Right. And that's the thing with James DeGale. When he fought Darrell, he couldn't do shit. No. He really couldn't do anything. And it wasn't because Darrell is on a level below DeGale. It was just because DeGale was so awkward that he really didn't know how to attack him. He didn't know, like, what angle to you know, to step at in order for him to actually get a clean shot off. Right. And Carl Froch doesn't have nowhere near the footwork that Andre Darrell has. Yeah. So, you know, I like the fight. I would love the fight. Hopefully they can get it to happen. I think it's gonna take a shitload of money. It's gonna have to be very lucrative, you know, and it's gonna have to spark Carl Froch's interest. Right. But if they want to make it happen, go ahead.
One thing I would say that I have a knock on James DeGale is how he seems to curtail off as the fight progresses. Yeah. And that's what I mean. He was handily beating Andre Darrell, and then for some reason, I mean, maybe he saw a fine ass bitch in the front row. Mm-hmm. I don't know, bitch. She took his concentration away. I don't know, but my man just let Andre Darrell bring himself back into the fight. Oh yeah. The second half of the fight. That's my only knock on him. But you're absolutely right, and I said this earlier in a forum. I said I have absolutely no problem with this fight. My only problem I would have is Carl Froch coming out of retirement and fighting James DeGale immediately coming out of retirement. I would like him to take a couple tune-up fights to get his mind back on the boxing. If he fought James DeGale right out of retirement, I think that's the only way James DeGale would get away with that you know, curtailing off in the second half of fights and still be able to beat Carl Froch.
Yep, absolutely. Let me add this in there. I think for both guys, he'll definitely need tune-ups because I don't want to make it sound like I'm saying he'll just come off retirement and kill Gennady Golovkin. Right. You know, he'll definitely need a tune-up or two. Yeah. To just like you said, to get back in that mind state of boxing. I actually think that's why Golovkin is trying to fight him so bad. Hell yeah. Is because he wants to fight him right out of his retirement. He doesn't want to give him a chance to get a tune-up.
And I guarantee you're right. If he came out and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do about 4 more years of boxing," and this motherfucker's taking tune-ups and shit, I guarantee you Golovkin wouldn't fight him. No, I don't. If he's taking tune-ups and he's looking good, Golovkin wouldn't fight him, dude.
I don't think they would. I really don't. Especially with the hype that surrounds Golovkin right now. You know, I don't, and with everything that he has to lose in terms of his aura and in terms of the hype and just, you know, everything that's behind him, I don't think they would want to take that, you know, especially if, like you said, if he comes out of retirement and that motherfucker don't look like he's 38, I would, you know, I don't think they would take that fight.
Absolutely not. And the funny thing is, I remember when they announced that they wanted to fight Carl Froch was 65-75% retired already. I remember that shit.
Yep.
Because it was a whole fiasco with Andre Ward. You know, he put out that whole stipulation with Andre Ward coming down to 164. Yeah. And then Andre Ward called his bluff. Then he was like, well, I mean, we'll move up to 168 to fight Carl Froch. But my man was fucking 65-75% retired already. At the time, he was like, yeah, I'm probably going to retire.
I just want to know, to the viewers out there, please comment in the comment section. How do you look past some of Golovkin's statements? In terms of, I'll fight this guy, but not that guy. How do you look past it? I mean, how do you not call that ducking? You know, when you call other guys duckers for doing less. Yeah. I don't understand it, but anyway.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother video, man.
Exactly.
Next topic, and the last for this segment, my man. I can't say this nigga. Jessie Vargas.
Hey.
Yo, let me say this, man. You know what Jessie Vargas remind me of, B?
Who's that?
When we go hoop, right?
Yep.
And you got that one nigga on the court that talks so much shit.
Oh, yeah.
Whack as fuck. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker don't make no shots. You know what I'm saying? But he'll go out there and be like, damn nigga, talking to his teammates and shit. Y'all niggas ain't doing shit. Play some defense, motherfucker. Then this nigga get the ball, have a wide open layup and miss. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga's trash. Why is he talking so much? That's Jessie Vargas. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up. Please. Sit your punk faggot mark ass down, B. You are weak. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if we ever do an interview with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers, I don't care, B. I call it like I see it. You know what I'm saying? They not fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I call it like I see it, B. Jessie Vargas. Come here, bro. Come here, Jesse. You hit Tim Bradley one time, B. One time, dog. You got your motherfucking ass whooped for 10, 11 rounds, nigga. You got beat for 10 to 11 rounds. Let me read some quotes, dog. First quote. He was knocked the fuck out. In regards to his one punch that he landed in the fight.
Oh my goodness.
Of course I'm being ridiculous. He landed more than one punch, YouTube. We got those guys that are all Hey, he landed more than one punch, god damn it. We got those guys that go in the comments. I know, YouTube. My point is he landed one significant punch.
Exactly.
And what he's saying is Tim Bradley was all but knocked the fuck out. Another quote. We have something pending. What the fuck do you have pending?
Exactly. What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Furthermore, if you want a rematch from Bradley, if you're expecting that, right? Mm-hmm. Then won't you go ahead and give Khabib Alikverdi his fucking rematch?
There you go.
Because pretty much every boxing enthusiast feels like you lost that fight, B. You should have never even been champion from the start.
Yep.
Khabib beat your ass. He beat you from the outside at your own game, and he got on the inside of you.
Yep.
To this day, I don't know how the fuck he got that. Wait, is Jessie Vargas top rank? What is he?
Man, I have no idea.
We gonna do research on that. YouTube, let us know in the comment section. We don't fucking know because Jessie Vargas is a scrub. So let us know who he's with. I think he's top rank, and that would explain why he was able to get a robbery to catch a juke. You know what I'm saying? Against Khabib Alikverdi, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because Khabib ain't with nobody. He with, I don't know, fucking Playboy, whoever the fuck he with. He ain't with nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. That's the only way I can explain that juke that he caught. You know what I'm saying? So, so with that said, give him his rematch.
Yeah, exactly.
He claims Tim Bradley said that he would give Jessie Vargas a rematch, and he did. I remember the post-fight press conference, right?
Yeah, he did.
In the ring. But
I mean,
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, it is what it is, man. Jessie Vargas was getting outclassed.
Yeah.
He was getting dusted. Any hopes of Jessie Vargas looking like a potential threat, a potential prospect that they thought was going to go very far was smashed that night. I mean, he got outboxed to the fullest. He couldn't do anything to Tim Bradley.
Nothing.
You know, really, he shouldn't have been in the ring with Tim Bradley anyway. If I was Bradley, I would have felt insulted that they even put Jessie Vargas in the ring with me.
Yeah.
You know, for whatever reason.
Yep.
You know, I don't know if they thought they were getting a depleted Tim Bradley or that you know, this was Vargas's chance to really step up and, you know, look good against a great fighter. But all of that was smashed that night. Tim did what he was supposed to do. He beat Jessie Vargas to the punch all fucking night long. Jessie Vargas, his best punch, which is his jab, was even ineffective. Yep. He couldn't do anything. So to hear him mouth off, and I heard him earlier in an interview saying that Bradley was a bitch, and
he called him a coward.
Calling him a coward, saying that he's a bitch. And man, come on, dude. Go back and watch the fight. You got beat for 11 rounds.
I mean,
he landed. I've never seen a guy pride himself off of landing one significant punch that didn't even drop the guy.
Yeah.
You rocked him. Of course you rocked him, but Bradley is a fucking veteran. He said in the post-fight comments, he said, and I'm paraphrasing, basically, if I thought he was gonna knock me out, I would have held him tighter than his girlfriend or his mama or something like that.
Yeah.
So he's a veteran. He has the wherewithal to grab you. Sometimes he does. Sometimes. We've seen it in the Provider fight.
Well, I was gonna make a reference to that. He was much more hurt against a much harder puncher.
Exactly.
Than against Jessie Vargas, yeah.
Exactly. So come on, man. And if he outboxed you with Joel Diaz behind him, he fucking kill you with Teddy Atlas behind him. So Vargas, what you need to do is move on with your career, buddy. You know, he's been inactive. A lot of fans don't even know him because Vargas doesn't fight that often.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So, man, move on with your career. Try to get fights with other guys and build yourself up to a rematch. Timothy Bradley's on to bigger and better things to be worried about little ass Jessie Vargas.
He's champ right now. There's no reason to give him a rematch. And what I was going to say earlier about the whole rematch situation, you know, he called him a coward because Tim Bradley said in the ring that he would give him a rematch. That's the heat of the moment. There's a lot of fucking fighters that say that shit. I'll give you a rematch. But when they go back home and they negotiate the rest of their career, there's bigger and better plans for them. There's more money. There's better matchups. There's more opportunities. Nigga, at the end of the day, you ain't shit, Vargas.
Exactly.
Dog, I never thought Jessie Vargas was anything, even back when he was with TMT. Yeah. I remember seeing fucking footage of him when Floyd was pushing him a little bit because back then, him and the other Hispanic guy, I can't think of the cat's name right now, those two guys were like the only two fighters that Floyd had under his banner at the time. Yeah. So he was pushing Jessie Vargas out there. That was his guy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, this nigga's whack. And then he left TMT, and I was just like, oh, that nigga really fucked up now because he's whatever skill he had, Floyd could have honed it, but he went somewhere else. Now he's really gonna be whack. I never thought he was any good. And my mind is not when that fight was announced, I was like, oh, Tim Bradley, easy UD, 120, 108.
Oh yeah.
I had that was my prediction. Easy fight for Tim Bradley. That's exactly what the fuck it was.
Yeah. I didn't think Vargas had a chance.
He didn't have a chance. Neither did Las Vegas. He was a plus 800. Nobody gave a fuck about Jessie Vargas. You know what I'm saying? And nobody will continue to give a fuck about Jessie Vargas until he fights somebody that fucking matters and wins. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Saddam Ali wanted to fight him. This nigga wanted no parts.
Wow.
That would have been a good win for you. Two prospects. I still see Jessie Vargas as a prospect. Two prospects.
Yeah, the opportunities are there. It's just, man, he's focusing all his energy into one specific direction. And, I mean, it's just not going to happen. You know, people are talking about Bradley doing other things right now. Yeah. So, come on, Vargas.
Absolutely, man. Manny Pacquiao, potential
Canelo.
Yeah, maybe a Crawford. Nah, nigga.
Come on, man. Kell Brooks.
Yeah,
come on, buddy.
That's going to conclude the segment. Coming up next, we're going to talk exclusively about Teddy Atlas and his collaboration for his first fight with Tim Bradley. That's going to be the next video right after this. But for this video, do what you do in the comment section. Be real. This is real talk for real fans. 1.